Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez. And if you didn't know, this weekend is Super Bowl Sunday on Fox. You know, my heart really be hurting, though, because my Dallas Cowboys ain't in it.
7-10 Cowboys.
I mean, ladies, when we think about it, Super Bowl Sunday to us is really about the food, the drinks, the girlfriends, kikiing, and the halftime show.
No.
But of course, thanks to places like Twin Peaks, we can actually give the fellas a good time, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
All right, let me get my wonderful whiskey and join the boys. Let's get it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, yes, the big game is on Fox this Sunday. And of course, I had to bring the guys over to discuss how important this day is. We got D-Rec back in the building.
Yeah, I'm here.
And for the very first time, we've got Rashard. Welcome. And for the 29th time, he needs us to know, we've got Phil from the Poor Horseman podcast. Okay, fellas, Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. As far as holidays go, where does this stack?
Ooh, this right I mean, I can't put it above Christmas, but it's right there.
Really?
It's right there.
Is it really?
It's definitely in front of Valentine's Day.
Yes, there you go.
I mean, as far as,
sure,
in the calendar, it is right in front of Valentine's.
Yeah.
We'll give it that.
Yeah. It's that serious.
Is that serious?
We don't get many. As men, we don't get many. Most of the holidays is us spending money. Being for real.
That's true. That's very true. Now you're saying it. Yep,
Father's
that's true.
Day is the worst, the most underrated.
Wait, hold on.
This is our Father's Day.
This is your Father's Day.
Pretty much.
Yeah, minus the socks and other things that y'all didn't really, gifts that y'all didn't ask about. It
Just gave you some socks.
Yeah.
Nah, this day is important to us though. Like, we look forward to Super Bowl Sunday. We really do. Like, Father's Day is cool. They might as well take it off the. Man, don't nobody be really celebrating that. So yeah, Super Bowl is our day for real.
It's like regardless of what team you root for.
That's what I was gonna ask next. Does it matter who's playing?
It's 32 teams. 30 of them not gonna make it, but we still all watch.
And sometimes, like, if it's your team, you might watch it at home and chill. If it's somebody you might be not a fan of, then you might go out to a club or a party. So it's just it just depends on how.
There's levels
it's factors
to this. I mean, what do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer to spend the holiday at home or out at someone else's house or out at a venue?
I like to be in the house. Cause I don't like to be around people that think they know the game and they don't know it. And they just talk.
It's hard for that reason. It is hard to like ignore. My team hasn't been in it in a very.
Who's your team?
Come
on, I already disclosed my team.
Okay.
Baby.
Yeah, it's hard. The struggle is real. As a Cowboys fan, it's hard.
I don't know why we talking about the Cowboys, man.
Y'all
Y'all so irrelevant right now.
And that's why we can't go out and watch.
That's the problem, man. That's a problem, man.
Rashard, I see you.
And y'all live right, and we right here
in Houston.
In Texan land.
And that's a whole conversation in itself.
Yeah, okay. Well, D-Rec, what's your team?
I'm going for where I live, always.
Okay.
I'm right here. I mean, that's money.
Houston, Texans.
Yeah, it's money.
I mean, they were hot. They were hot all season.
Yeah,
we
did good this year.
It was a heartbreaking loss.
Yeah. We coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the next year.
It's just a lot of obstacles in our way. It's a lot. Mahomes is a real deal obstacle.
We're going to talk about the matchup coming up later on the show. Phil, who's your team?
Texans, like D-Rex said, I'm always root for the home team, always. But outside of the Texans, man, you got to respect greatness. And I know we're going to get into it. Pat Mahomes, he's great. He is great, man. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. To get to the Super Bowl 3 times in a row,
yeah,
it's hard to get to one Super Bowl.
Yeah.
3 times in a row.
Both.
5 times out of 7 years, 6 years, or something like that.
Okay, so I feel like that's respect you have for a player, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you cheer them on.
Well, that's the thing.
No,
though.
that's what we're saying. We go for players too. Like you can't, like Lamar Jackson. Like there's certain athletes, because it's still entertainment, and some athletes are so entertaining to where you love watching them play, and you can't help but respect and appreciate them, whether it's your team, opposing team, or whatever. You know.
I mean, you got to think about it. When in terms of just television programming, the Super Bowl has like the top 25 slots of like most watched live event all time. There's a reason for that, and it's not because a certain fan base's team made it every year. It's because regardless of what happens, we're all tuned in.
Do you think it gets more viewership than like the World Series? I know
it does. It does. Like
really,
when you get to looking at the list in terms of just live television events, it's almost like people don't even count the ratings for the Super Bowl no more because you know that's gonna be first.
Oh, it is.
Wow.
So you pretty much fighting for second.
Yeah.
And also with the addition of Rock Nation taking over the halftime show, the halftime act has added to the show.
We about to talk about that. But do you guys like play fantasy football and like watch all of the sports, all of the games, despite the teams?
I don't.
Or do you just watch the ones where your favorite athletes are on, that maybe you catch the highlights? Like what is your level of viewership before the big game?
I watch them all. I watch them all due to the podcast, to my podcast. So I have to kind of stay update to everything that's going on. So, and I'm a lover of all sports anyway. So I kind of watch everything.
But not soccer.
I watch soccer.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
I'm just an avid football fan. Like I don't play fantasy, but I'm just an avid football fan. So like, of course.
So you do consume a lot.
Yeah, I just consume a lot. I mean, I'm gonna watch us at 3:30. We usually gonna get that 3:30 slot or that Sunday night football slot or that Monday night football slot. But I'm watching from noon, from 7 p.m. Thursday night until
Monday, 10 p.m.
Yeah, 2 p.m. I'm watching it all. I'm watching it all.
I'm so sick.
Yeah, I'm watching it all.
I am so sick
Yeah,
of
that's
how
a real
many
thing.
days this is on. All right. Well, we got a lot more to discuss, from the halftime show to whether or not we want our significant partners with us as we're watching, and more. So you stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. As you know, the Nightcap is on Fox, and we're talking about the Super Bowl, which is airing this Sunday on our network. I've got D-Rec, Rashard, and Phil here. We've been talking about the big game. All right, you brought up the Rock Nation halftime show.
Yeah.
I will say that a lot of the women that I know who aren't sports fans, they will watch for the commercials and for the halftime show. Is that annoying to y'all?
Nah, that's not annoying.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this: since Rock Nation has took over the halftime show, the halftime acts have been very entertaining. I think last year was Usher, right? I mean, no woman is gonna miss Usher.
No,
rolling
baby, no, we
around
not. No,
on
we
the
not.
skates. And truth be told, like, man, we're a fan of Usher too. Like, Usher is that dude.
The
So
one in L.A. was Snoop. And
that was a great one with Mary J.
Snoop,
and this year we got Kendrick Lamar, and we never know what he gonna do.
I mean,
he brought we know he's bringing SZA.
Yeah,
they have a tour coming up.
I mean, being in a band, I'm watching. So like I'm listening, like even to like the backgrounds and seeing what the intricate stage shows and what Adam Blackstone them produced in terms of the drums and like all of that. Like so I'm not tripping because I'm watching probably just as hard as they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And me, I work in entertainment, so
Right.
of course I love seeing us hip hop as a whole just getting that big platform and that stage. Like I think that's a beautiful thing for our culture to be on the biggest stage like that.
For sure.
All right, so I mean, we have to go here because we're talking about the halftime show. All right, there was a lot of drama with Kendrick Lamar
Let's get to
being named the halftime. You know, even Wayne was very upset vocally. What are your thoughts on Wayne not performing?
Business is business.
Business is business.
Yeah, like what we love, like me personally, huge Wayne fan. Grew up on Wayne. Would we love to see Wayne perform in Louisiana? Absolutely. Like seriously, absolutely. But when Kendrick Lamar comes off a year like he had, with one of the biggest songs. He probably win a Grammy for this song.
Mm-hmm.
How can you not put him on that huge platform?
I think we kind of got spoiled with the LA show.
That's what happened.
You know what I'm saying? With the LA show being first, and it literally being a not all, but the large majority of the acts being from LA. I think we kind of got into the mindset of whatever city we go into, we're trying to go for the hometown act, and that's not necessarily the case.
Because Atlanta and Atlanta Usher, they kind of did the same thing.
Yeah, so I mean, with Rihanna being, of course, I mean, like I said, they've done it. You know, with Rihanna, she's not from where she. I mean, but
that wouldn't make sense because then, you know, the Super Bowl. Who knows where, you know what I'm saying, like
where
each
it's
city.
going to be,
So,
and who's going to be the hot artist then.
Because if it's up to me, it's going to be somebody from H-Town every year. You know what I'm
saying?
I mean, like we just put the whole H-Town finest out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like what Phil is saying, though, like business is business. And like understanding that like the Rock Nation is representing hip hop, but at the same time, the Super Bowl it's a global thing. And I don't know if Cash Money, I don't know if some of the other cultures are going to appreciate a Cash Money like we would.
Nah, they would.
I feel like they would appreciate it more than they would.
I think they would appreciate it more than Kendrick because I feel like Kendrick just he's
on a cerebral level. Yes, he has a few bops now.
If you look at the catalog and the body of work that Wayne has versus Kendrick Lamar,
for sure.
The body of work and the amount of record sales and all of that as a whole, Cash Money sold more records than anybody else.
I agree.
Period.
I do think that Wayne didn't. I think that Wayne could have done himself a little bit more in terms of when it comes to throwing your name in the hat, giving himself just a little bit more of a rollout.
I just feel like you can't cry about business though. You know what I'm saying?
All
right, so we agree. K-Dot, as far as business goes, is the way to go.
That's the business plan.
Okay.
That's the business
Ain't nothing to cry about.
You gotta go.
Ain't nothing to cry about. All right, I'm gonna cry if you don't stay your ass right there and come on back after the commercials. All right, so don't make me cry. Stay right there. Thank you for staying right there. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We're talking about Super Bowl Sunday. We've got D-Rec, Rashard, and Phil. Okay, now let's talk about the ladies. Should the ladies sit down and watch the game with you? Should they stay in the kitchen? Should they go out with their girlfriends? Where should the ladies be?
I don't care where they at, just not by me. Please. I just don't want to, because they're going to ask so many questions. If it's a good game, I don't want to really be bothered, you know?
Okay.
Like, I'm really focused on this game. So it's like, just leave me alone.
Leave you alone.
I'm cool with it, man, because I actually, most of the time, I am with my family most of the time.
Okay.
So I watch it with my mom, my sisters. My whole family is real big football people. My brother used to play professional football for 8 years. So everybody in my family, some of the women know more about football than a lot of
Damn,
these guys
I love that.
I
love
like
that.
So yeah, I'm cool with it.
So if they're not asking stupid questions.
If you really like, I don't want you there if that's not you.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
If that's you though, and you really like, man, get in here, get you a beer and some wings and join on in.
But can they ask you questions? Yeah. Can they ask you questions?
Oh yeah, I mean if it's a general question and we all just talking.
Yeah.
Like about is it first down or second down? You know what I mean? But don't ask me like something.
Look at the screen. It says third down, 9. You know, like, come on. Okay.
I mean, first of all, I just want to shout out both of the fellas for not falling for it. She tried to say in the kitchen. You're not finna get us.
Oh no,
we're not going.
She tried. Can you replay their facial reactions? It says it all.
She tried to set us up. I mean, like. I know a lot of women that's very well versed in the game. Like very well versed. Like my mom, like you said, my mama, she know what's good. She know what's good. She calling out the flags. Hey man, that's pass interference, the whole nine. So nothing wrong with questions. Football related questions.
Okay.
Not layups and what inning we in and all of that. Like, let's
Or
keep it.
trying to take you away from the game.
Yes,
Like,
yeah. But in terms of questions, like, that's
Take out the trash.
Leave you alone. Basically, don't ask you to do anything during that time.
Yeah, anything that involves us being parked in this seat, looking at this television, we can do that.
Okay.
Let us have our Father's Day.
Please.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about the camera shots on Taylor Swift?
It's unnecessary,
I had
man.
enough
I
of it.
understand.
I ain't
I
gonna
understand
lie.
it though. I
It's
do.
business again.
Yeah, it's business.
Once again, it's
Once
business.
again, NFL big business.
Okay.
Taylor Swift is the biggest, whether we want to admit it or not. She is the biggest.
Uh-huh.
It's overkill. Man.
Yeah, it is.
I
Though.
mean,
It
I
is.
look at it like this. If we're just talking about Super Bowl Sunday, the job's already done. Y'all shot that girl 5 times a game for the last, counting the 3 playoff games, 20 games.
Yeah.
So the crowd that she's bringing in, they're here already.
Yeah.
You don't have to shoot her on Sunday.
Right.
Like, you don't have to do it anymore.
And
They're
it-
watching already.
At least if you did it maybe once at the beginning
Right.
and once at the end, but every time Kelsey catch a pass,
Yeah.
it's like instantly. Or
Yeah.
Kelsey do anything, it's instantly.
They might as well put like Taylor Cam at the bottom.
at the bottom.
You know what I
Yeah,
take?
yeah.
I take up, even if they did like they do in the NBA, the fits when they walking in.
Oh,
Give
yeah.
us her walking in so
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
knows she in the building, and then we don't have to see her no more.
That's it.
They
That's
might
it.
as
You
well
get a full
give
body
her,
shot.
They might as well give her Travis Kelce stats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's
Taylor
always
Swift,
that.
2
It's always that
touchdowns.
little weak high five she gives.
Yeah. At this point, I think it's more about like who came to see her this time. Was Caitlin Clark there? Was Ice Spice there? Was it like it's gotten a bit
But
of
I don't
overkill.
mind it
Who
though.
are
I
they
don't
appealing
mind it,
to
though.
with that? I'm curious. I'm honestly like, is that
I
making more
assume
women?
Swifties.
like-
I don't
Yeah,
know.
for
Yeah,
I
the
assume
Swifties are there.
For sure the
The
Swifties.
Do
All
they
right,
watch the
fellas,
game
I'm
just for
sorry.
that?
I'm gonna have to put you on the spot here.
Okay.
Who's winning and by how much?
I'm never betting against Pat Mahomes ever.
Okay.
That's
Rashard?
all I know. I never go against him.
I think it's gonna be a great game. But like he said, not gonna call him the GOAT yet, but I'm gonna call him the BOAT. Best of all time. He's the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But I'm going Chiefs by 3.
Chiefs by 3.
By 3.
I'm right there with him. Chiefs by 3, 4, because it's gonna be some last minute.
Unanimous.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
some last
Chiefs.
minute. You know what I'm saying?
Thank God, because I will never cheer for the damn Sheagles. Never.
Yeah, you know I ain't going.
Well, I don't
Oh, 'cause
mind. I
because
don't
of
mind
your-
if the Eagles win because Jalen
I
from
mind.
Houston. Jalen from Houston.
Rashard and I
I'm
mind. That's
as a Cowboy fan-
unacceptable.
That's because they don't count. That's
yeah,
their
yeah,
division.
I'm out.
Never
Yeah, no, I'm
happened.
with you. As a Cowboy
Yeah.
fan, like I can't go.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
from the
My mom
Houston
is like,
area.
no, I don't want to see Mahomes win again, especially not the third. I'm like, baby, as a Cowboys fan, you cannot
Yeah.
ever.
I really
Ever.
like both teams. They
Yeah, me
both
too.
quarterbacks from Texas.
That's what everyone keeps
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? Andy Reid is really my favorite coach of all
Oh,
time.
man,
I
he's
feel
great.
like Andy and
Belichick, that's a real debate.
If
That's a
they,
real
if they
debate.
get this 3 in a row,
We gotta
man,
talk about it.
We got to
Oh, yeah.
really
We
talk.
gotta talk
We
about
got
it.
to talk about both of them. We
Yeah.
got to talk about both
Yeah.
those so-called goats.
Yeah. Like
To be honest
Brady
with
and
you.
Belichick
Yeah.
gonna have they gonna be in trouble
That's true.
if they get it done. If the Chiefs get it done on Sunday, we gonna have to start having some real uncomfortable conversations.
Uncomfortable conversations. I
Definitely.
love
Yeah.
those on the nightcap. All right, fellas, thank you so much. It's time to dig in to the delicious treats from Twin Peaks. Coming up next, I'm heading behind the bar with the girls to talk all about the old fashioned and what they have to offer. Welcome back to the nightcap. As you know, we've been talking about the big game, and one of the best places to be is Twin Peaks this Sunday. And I've got Amanda and Jalen here, Twin Peaks girls, and you're here to do what? Back that glass up. Yes, okay, Twin Peaks, baby. I mean, to go watch any sport, it's a place to go. So what's it gonna be like on Sunday, Amanda?
I need y'all to make reservations because it's going to be packed and loaded.
Wait, really? Make
I am
reservations?
so serious. You have to make it. It gets crazy in there. The crowd is insane. The girls make it though. Like the girls make the atmosphere.
come
you
on,
can't,
come
you
on.
know, you can't forget about that.
Yeah.
But definitely dress in your favorite jerseys. Everyone's going to be there. That's where the party's at.
Yeah, and obviously, I mean, we had the spread on the table, and the fellas were not eating because we were talking. It was a passionate conversation. But y'all have a lot of offerings.
Oh,
What do you got?
absolutely. We have our crispy mini tacos, which is our appetizers. Quick and easy. Probably takes about 5 minutes to make. Then we have our smoked wings right there. Then we have our classic naked wings, and then we have the pizza over there. He's obviously enjoying that.
Yep. And of course, you can wash it all down with
any drink of your choice.
Cocktails. What we got here, though, we got the old fashioned, which is my favorite cocktail. That's why we chose this.
Yes. So you can do any whiskey of your choice. We're gonna do 2 ounces. We have our Bullet today.
A Bullet is a great choice. I love me a good Bullet whiskey. What do y'all drink? Y'all drink brewskis? Y'all, what are you having on a Super Bowl Sunday?
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned.
I'm on the rocks.
On the rocks. Okay.
Yeah. Scotch.
Oh.
Reserve.
Oh, okay. Bullet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I just added some aromatics. We have orange and bitters, and then I also did a little bit of simple as well.
Perfect.
I'm gonna give that a good stir. And then we're gonna strain over an ice bowl.
Oh, you like them wings? I know, right? I like this one.
That wing is great.
Okay.
All right. We gonna garnish it with a nice little.
Garnish with a little Bordeaux cherry. Give it a little pinch of an orange. Ooh,
Man,
did you see that spread?
Wow. Bada
There
bing,
you
bada
go.
boom. All right, cheers. We got to check out the Twin Peaks girls this Super Bowl Sunday. Have fun, cheer on your team. Go Cowboys!
I need a drink every week. It's crazy.
See y'all next time.